Hello, thanks for joining us again on the channel. I've always been curious about this one, and now that a friend picked one up, we can finally talk about it. His experience start to finish. Quick note before we begin. There's a discount link in the description and the top comment if you want to check it out. Now let's not waste any more time and jump right into the details. So this portable power station has basically become a quiet backbone for my home office. I've been using it daily, powering everything from the computer and monitors to a mini fridge and a modem, and it's holding up like a champ. A few months in and I haven't noticed any real capacity loss, which is exactly what I hoped for when I jumped on this setup. What sold me first was how seamless the automation can be. I set up smart plugs to offload power to cheaper hours, and I rarely have to think about it after that. The Anker app is surprisingly reliable and easy to use. I can see live stats, schedule things, and even tweak what runs when. The fans are quiet most of the time, especially when I'm keeping the charging under about 400 watts. It's the kind of background noise you barely notice unless you're listening for it. I did end up adding an expansion battery, the BP1000, and a C800 here and there, mostly because I love the main unit so much. It's nice to have extra headroom for those longer outages or when the office gets busy with loads. The system behaves like a UPS. When I've got power coming in, it can pause charging and instantly switch to supplying what I need. It makes me feel calmer about outages knowing the fridge, the internet, and the laptops can keep running. There have been a few quirks along the way, mostly around the expansion battery and charging routines. A firmware update in April fixed a long-standing issue where the battery wouldn't start charging after being used as a UPS for extended periods. Since that update, it's been smoother though. Every so often I still find myself cycling the expansion battery on-off, with the front button to nudge charging back into gear. It's not a deal breaker, just a little daily habit that popped up. One practical note, the expansion battery cable is enormous compared to the main unit. It doubles the width and isn't something you'd want to try carrying around. A living room in a hurry, if you're planning to move the whole rig, factor in that extra bulk. The upside is that you can mount a lot more power when you're settled in for a long stretch. Charging from wall power is quick, close to 800 watts at the top, then it tapers as it fills. Solar charging, on the other hand, feels like a slower dance. Two small panels just don't sprint this thing back to full in a day, so if you're counting on solar to save the day, keep your expectations reasonable. Overall, this is a solid setup for a home office backup or a small off-grid routine. It's not perfect, but it's reliable. The app is great, and the balance of power control and ease of use keeps me coming back. If you're weighing a similar UPS and expansion battery combo, I'd say this is worth considering.